All right, week 13, Seahawks versus Cowboys. So Dallas is favored by 8 points, and I'm going to take Dallas on that. So let's just go ahead and run through the numbers here. So Dallas has the model's given Dallas 75% chance of winning here, which correlates again to an 8 point spread. If we come over here to the right to the blocks plot, it's showing a relatively low scoring mean of 23 to 14. I would expect that both teams are going to trend towards that higher number. So I would expect 31 to 17 or 31 to 20 or something along those lines. But nonetheless, if you look at the confidence interval, is it's showing that there is no overlap in the model, and so it's pretty clear on who it expects to win and by how much. The Bayesian, because that's green, is not a factor at all. And by the way, I think Seattle's a really good team. I'm just not sure that they've quite got the horses to match up with Dallas. So if you look over here, uh, those are the rankings. So the rankings are on a per play basis. And Seattle, according to this, is uh, mediocre. And then, their point differential is not all that particularly great. And then when we come over here to Dallas, uh, for the most part, they're a pretty good team. They've got some areas where they're mediocre, but they've got a strong passing game, and they've got a strong defense against the run, but a strong defense overall and a pretty healthy offense as well. And that shows up in their point differential as well. Uh, so it is a Thursday game. I think that can throw off some of the dynamics just from 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 some of the rest and recovery from the Sunday's games. But then again, Dallas, this should probably advantage Dallas since they played on Thursday. So let's go ahead and take a look at the performance numbers here. One of the things I do find is interesting is in this case here, you look at it and you go, wow, I see a slight advantage over here. And the median value over here is definitely a bit higher than the median what it is for Seattle. And then you definitely see some of this with a run, but they look fairly close. And then when we come over here to the right, you can just see if you go down to the lower right, Seattle's having a hard time protecting the quarterback against Dallas in this case. And Dallas, you see some sacks there, but then what you also see is you see some of these interceptions. Dallas definitely seems to be having problems with controlling the ball, but those little things, those little benefits can come out to big differences in the outcome of the game. And that's the reason why you run the model 100 times, and then you look at what those look like. So, and then when I look at the explosiveness, both teams look about the same. To me, it looks like it's just going to be a matter of domination, and that Dallas is going to have they have better uh, uh, per yard basis offense, and they're going to be able to consistently maintain those drives and get points. Whereas Seattle just doesn't have that consistency. They may very well get the yards, but even in the model, there's garbage yards too, believe it or not. So it's kind of funny how that works out. So anyhow, good luck with your bet, and if you like what you listen to, if you found it helpful, click like and subscribe. Thank you.